This is Myra Elaine from the Buying Space channel. I have been reading from a Torah. You see the Hebrew is on this side of the page, and the English translated directly from the Hebrew is on this side. It's not like a King James version, it's a direct translation. This is a Torah, and it has other books in it. I'm not sure what the Jews would call the compilation of the books that are in this. I really would love to talk to a Messianic Jew about a lot of these things, but I've read through the creation and the flood, and this is the starting in chapter 9 is the start of God's instructions to heal the planet and move forward with Noah and his family and his descendants to replenish the earth. So this is Genesis, read from the Torah, chapter 9. I had recently had a dip in my vision, so I'm having to bring this to me. Most of my other readings, like I'll have two versions of the same Bible. I don't have another version of this, so I will have to bring it off camera to read it. Genesis 9, verse 1. And God blessed Noah and his sons, and said unto them, Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you, and the dread of you, shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the heaven, upon all wherewith the ground teemeth, and all the fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. Every morning, every moving thing that liveth shall be yours for food. Over as the green herbs have I given you all. But flesh in which is life is, which is its blood, ye shall not eat. Your blood, however, on your lives depend, will I require. At the hand of every beast I will require it, and at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother, I will require the life of man. Who sheddeth God's blood? By man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God made he man. And you, be fruitful, and multiply, swarm the earth, and multiply thereon. And God spake to Noah, and said to his sons with him, saying, And I behold my established covenant with you, and with you your seed, and you, and with every living creature that is with you, the fowl, the cattle, every beast of the earth with you, all of that go out of the ark, even every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you, all flesh that shall not be cut off any more by the waters of the flood, neither shall there be any more a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, This is a token of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. My bow I do not set in the cloud, and I shall be for a token of the covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass that when I bring a cloud over the earth, and the bow shall be seen in the cloud, that I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all the flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, and I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and the every living creature of all the flesh that is upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, This is a token of the covenant which I have established between me and all the flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah went forth from the ark, where were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah, the husbandman, began and planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine, and became drunken. And he uncovered himself within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told it to his two brothers without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment, and laid it upon the shoulders of both of them, and went backwards, and covered the nakedness of their father. And their father's faces were turned backwards, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah woke from his wine, and discovered what his younger son had done to him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, the servant of servants shall be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and Canaan shall be servant unto them. May God enlarge the boundaries of Japheth, and may he dwell in the tents of Shem. And Canaan shall be a servant unto them. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years. And all the days of Noah were 950 years. And he died. So in chapter 10, we will start with the sons of Noah. And they start the beginning verses, which are going to have a lot of difficult names. So hopefully I'll have time to study up to know how to pronounce those names. Be patient with me if I have stumbled over any names. This chapter was very easy. I've known Noah and his son's names since I was a child. But all of the progeny of Noah to, I think it goes to Moses, or maybe to David. I think it goes to Moses. We'll find out next week how far the genealogy goes before it stops in this part of Genesis. There are other parts of the Bible that explain the genealogy of important people and Jesus. So we'll get through this part next week of the begetting. The begetting shall begin. Hit the like button if you like my reading. If you want to hear more of my Bible readings, Bible studies, please make the subscribe button gray instead of red. And when that little bell comes up, hit the one that's ringing at the top, the all bell. And that way you'll get notices every time I put out a video. And if you like it, listen to it. Like if you just like my Torah readings and you don't like my other Bible readings or the previous unboxings I've done, or maybe things I'm going to do in the community, and maybe I might do boxing videos where I'm sending things out. If you don't want to watch any of that, you just want to watch Torah readings, you still hit the all bell, and that way you get a notice. And that once a week when I do read the Torah, you'll be able to watch it, and you'll have a notice, and you won't forget about it. And you could ignore everything else if you're just into listening to me read the Torah. Well, have a nice day, everyone. Thank you for listening.